Hey Pokemon trainers, it's Pokemon Trainer Chuck, and today we are going to do something a little different than what we have done for the rest of the days of Pokemas. Today is we got a wish list for Pokemon Go and what we would want to see for next year to improve the game. And so it's kind of like, growing up, especially for the ones that celebrate Christmas. I'm not sure if the other holidays do this. You write your letters to Santa and you kind of do a list of what you want. So it kind of got me inspired to do it like this. So again, this is no particular order. These were just 9 different things I thought of that could make the game a lot better going forward. 1, level increases. I know I've already made a video about this, but ideally, eventually the main goal is to get a level 100. Then, level 100 Pokemon in the regular games, level 100 Pokemon in Pokemon Go. That's what I was thinking, why not that's based on your trainer level and everything, and just slowly up it. Right now we're at max you can be is level 50. Say 2024 they do 60, maybe 2025 or 2026 they can do 70, 80, yada yada. Make it simple and gradually increase it while adding more of those tasks, or they could do it like since we're at 50, they could do like a 75 and then eventually 100. The second thing I think they could do or like to do is have NPC trades, specifically for them to have regionals or like the trade Evo Pokemon. I think that would be a nice way to help trainers to go out, even if the chance for those are low, and you could get like some more generic ones. But I think that'd be a great thing to do is NPC trades, whether it be like in the routes or like only if you do your daily instance usage. I don't know. But that's what I was thinking, is just adding that and just adding some variety into the game. Number 3, Shadow Raid Weekend, different legendaries. We've had the birds. We've had the birds, and we still get the birds. Nothing against the Kanto legendary birds, but let's go ahead. Let's add the legendary beast. Let's add the Reggie trio, and so on and so on. Let's slowly add them in. Not saying they all gotta come in at once, or say, okay, now we do the beast, then we go do the golems. You could do the beast for a while, and then go back to the birds, then back to more of the beast, then to the golems, something like that. But just add more to it. Nothing against it, but just it'll just make it more enjoyable, because right now it's like, really, we could have some different Pokemon. EX raids. I know when they brought it back, it was not the most well received. I don't really hate them. It's just, I think they just need different Pokemon. Like Hoopa Unbound, that was a good one. Then they did the Reggies, which was kind of like blah, because then they actually did put them in 5-star raids, and it didn't even like make them like where they could have been shiny or like an exclusive move or something. But I was thinking they could have like Mew or Celebi or Jirachi, more like it'd be like for the mythicals. Just have a bit of variety and switch it up a bit. Another thing, which if you've watched a lot of my content overview stuff, I want them to have better I want them to focus on quality over quantity with these events. Not saying all of them have to be grade A events, but a good portion of these events have been kind of just like cash grabby in my opinion, or just kind of felt like it could have more to it. I mean, they got themes down, but it's just I feel like they could just do more with it. Like I think that my Harvest Festival one, I think I complained about that because it was like very short and it was nothing too spectacular about it. Just to name one. Another thing, Go Tour repeats. Again, I think the idea of like having another Kanto tour or another Johto tour or even a Hoenn tour, I think that should be something we can start discussing about and adding to the game. Say maybe towards the fall, like, hey, you know, I know we got like the Safari Zones typically around that time, but let's add a Kanto tour or a throwback or something, you know, where for one weekend, you know, you could purchase what, $10 ticket, 15, whatever it is, and you can experience the Kanto tour, and you didn't, you hear what you can experience, and just bring it back. I think that would be, especially if they're wanting to bring more revenue, I think that would be a fun way. And speaking of Safari Zones, have more Safari Zones. You know, if it's to like, by that, not just more like having more of them, like as in dates, which I mean, yeah, that'd be great, but also more Safari Zone locations. I feel like with the community, and I know the community is global, and I know they kind of do like hotspots, but I think if they could make it where, say, this is a safari date, you get, you know, say 3 different locations each time, or 4 or whatever, depending on the staffing, and you could have it at, say, New York, Tokyo, New Zealand, the UK. Okay, that gives you 4 different spots, and then the next time it's, say it's China, you got France, you got Florida, like Miami or something, or say Virginia, or St. Louis, DC. So, you know, just keep on rotating it where there's more opportunity for people to get to experience it, because not everybody lives near these very large places. And also, I feel like if they could also make it where there's multiple and what during that day, I mean, I know that's strain on the company, but it might help with the players to wanting it, especially if they're all the same, like select Pokemon. Now, number 8 is about community days. I would love to see either as a community day weekend like we do for the recap, or we have it like during the COVID times where it's from like 10 to 5, and then say from, if you want 5 from like 10 or whatever, you can have the 4-star rate thingies. Just, I feel like extending it in some form or fashion might be better. I know why they reduced it, or why they only temporarily increased it, was because of COVID. Now, because we're back to like normalcy-ish, they say no, but why not just go ahead and make it a whole community day weekend? I think that will give people better opportunities between work and other commitments, they can still go and enjoy it for an hour or two. And yes, you might not see the local community as likely, but it might give you a chance to, at least enjoy and get the shinies you want. And then the last thing I really think I would really like to see would be more raid day research and catch days. I know just recently we just had the Ice Mastery catch day, which was pretty okay. I think it should have been more ice Pokemon, but that's besides the point. Like the Otters Research Day and the Scroopy, I felt like that was a good one. Or even back when they did the Shield on Cranidos one, and then more raid days, like the same. I know we're getting more of those, but I think those are really good. Like when we had Mega Gyarados, Mega Garchomp, Mega. Not even Mega. Even the Hisuian Samurott was a good one. I saw a good portion of the community, and we all raided together, as you could see in my video on it. And yeah, I think more of that will help bring the community together, and if it to help with the game. So yeah, guys, with all that being said, I hope you are having an amazing day. And again, thank you for watching the videos. If you made it this far and you haven't already subscribed, click the like bell. Go ahead, and down below in the comments, let me know what are some of your wish for Pokemon Go as a wish list to improve the game, or what you think could improve the game. Alright, you guys. Bye!